Hello, YouTube. This is your boy D, giving you my final thoughts on Queen Sugar, the series. I'm going to give you my predictions and, of course, my character analysis. Before I do, if you have not subscribed to my channel, what you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button. It only takes you 30 seconds. It's free. And hit that notification bell to your right to see more of my videos. And of course, comment on my videos. I love when I hear you guys' comments, whether good or bad. I'll respond to you guys' comments. And of course, like my videos. And of course, share my videos. Let me get that out the way. We're talking about Queen Sugar, the series. This is the season 2, mid-season 2 of Queen Sugar. And I have to say, I have loved Queen Sugar throughout all the seasons. I think it's, it's Ava DuVernay. She's an incredible director. I love this, love the story of showing, seeing a woman's side of directing. I think it's dope. It's awesome to see how how the characters have a lot of struggles that we could deal with in our lives, especially of the African American community here. I think you see the struggles they deal with losing a the struggles they have to deal with in the family. You see the positive of the family. You don't see all of them as drug dealers, as you see in stereotypical shows. That I love that they show black people in all different levels of life. Some are very successful, some are struggling, and even whatever the success of it, they still have struggles and they have common bonds. And I love that. We see that in every family member. I know in my family, there's similar, traits. Like some are doctors or lawyers, and some are probably in jail, or some are coming out of jail, and it's how do you like Ralph Ager's character, he was in jail, but how do you view a person who's in jail, who's out of jail? You know what I'm saying? How you accept him? Do you accept him or put him down? So I believe that is such a great moment of that. I think that's a dope moment. Yeah. So anyway, so I figure, that is, a great showing of Ralph Angel's character. I love the writing of the writing. The writing is very outstanding, astonishing writing. The character screams. The actors really play the part. You see the faces expressions is so real, it's so raw, it's so fresh. Even when Aunt Vive has lupus, you can see the expression on her face and how she deals with that. I think it's very compelling and very I love this season so far. Every season gets better and better and better and better and better. And like I said, I love how the women characters have their own stance, have their own, they're not helpless. They have their own minds. They're very, and I think it's great. It's great. I love how they talk about real situations that we currently are dealing with. So I think that's really great too. So like I said, I can't say much any more about the writing. I hope they continue to do the series for many years. I mean, it's such a great series that I love it so much that I love reviewing it. As a reviewer myself, I just excited every time I see Queen Sugar. I go through a lot of emotions. Sometimes I feel some sadness, some happiness. As a viewer, I just love it. I can't get enough of Queen Sugar. I will always love that show. If there's nothing else I can review, and that's the only show I review, I'm a happy man to review that show. It's such a great show to review. So, my character analysis of my favorite. I do all my character analysis. We'll start with Hollywood. I think every lady loves Hollywood. Hollywood is one of the best characters on the show. He's on Vibe's right hand man. He compliments Aunt Vibe. He's like a good man that loves Aunt Vibe for who she is, and also makes her be a better person without pushing her to be a better person. You could tell he adores her, that he feels that she's the only one. she's the only woman for him, and it's like you see the love there. You see it, like, you know, as a woman. I'm not a woman, obviously, but you know, as a woman, you like, oh my God, where's my Hollywood? You see, if you see any other reviews like April Dawn or Miss Honey, or you know, a lot of them, even on comments on Facebook, the consensus is always, where's my Hollywood? I need me a Hollywood. That's the kind of man he is. He really, because he just really adores Vibe. He really is a gentleman, but also he's very handy. He's very a good friend for Ralph Angel. He's like that father figure / uncle. He's just like, he's every embodiment of a man that every woman would want a man to be. And he's a hardworking man. He loves to support his woman, and you know, even though the episode, he'll say, "Oh, we want to be rich on Five," because he wants to support her and cater to her. In fact, he even asked on Five to marry her in the finale, and you know, that shows you the kind of man he is. So I think Hollywood is definitely that. And every season you just see him getting better and better, but he's probably the most consistent character of that show. That he's very strong, and the only thing he had a fault with was, he told Anvar about his late wife, who was played by one of the actors who plays I forgot, Maxwell, I think Maxie on Living Color, not Living Color, Living Single, yes. I had a brain fart, y'all. But she plays the character. He didn't tell her that that was his wife. But eventually, Anvar forgave him. So of course they ain't going nowhere. And you see, even Hollywood supported her when she had lupus. He never left her. He just stayed put. So of course he's one of my favorite characters. Ralph Angel. I'm gonna talk about Ralph. Sorry. Ralph Angel is definitely that character. Is one of them, is a character you see a lot of growth and some weakness. When you first saw Ralph Angel, he was just looked like he was a common criminal who was just stealing, but you realize he was stealing for his own son, Blue, that he loved Blue. He do anything for Blue. I mean, you see him really die for Blue, and always throughout the whole season he loves Blue. He always talk about Blue, right? He always felt like no one believed him. He felt like, Charlie didn't believe in him. He felt like nobody didn't believe in him. He felt like Charlie was better than him because it's all his insecurities coming out of the prison. He felt like nobody really gave him a shot. And he throughout the whole, and then he did some immature things. He'll put Charlie down. He never really kept a job. He always complaining about what he won't do. But throughout this whole season, you see a lot of growth. He even in the last season when the Black fathers left Charlie for the Landrys, he stood by Charlie saying that he supported Charlie and said, I'm not going, he really supported his family and supported Charlie, and he supported Doran. He wanted, even when Doran told him that Blue might not be his, and he found out that Charlie fired Doran, he looked for Doran because he didn't want her to be on the drugs. So you can see, even though he was upset with Doran, he wanted Doran to be okay. So he actually put personal feelings to the side to see Doran. So I thought that was great. His character is most like everybody because he wanted somebody. He was still fighting with himself to to move on. So give him another chance. So I thought that he was a great character throughout the whole show. And then another favorite character of mine will be just Charlie. I think Charlie she's every woman that I envisioned to be, and not just because she's beautiful. That's obvious. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful woman, but she's very smart and very calculating good way. She is very business savvy. Like, she's not just a dumb typical woman that just yells. She has brains. I think that's something about her. It's really attractive about her. She has the brains, and she's still a mother figure, and she is so like everything I would want my woman to be. Very, she's very smart, very caring, very, she'll do anything for her family, and she, the fact that she, got her own business by not having to sleep with anybody, but actually by working hard, it's a beautiful thing that she could have real conversations. And so, even though she was very calculated, because sometimes she was too much of a fixer. That was her personality. She tried to fix everything. She wanted to be Miss Fixer because she had, with somebody who's controlling, they had that personality traits of a mixed fixer. That sometimes that will, you know, cause her to get a lot in trouble with, with her son. But I think as she with Remy, she learned how to be more open, more relaxed. Even she changed her hair, she was more relaxed and more. You saw a human side of Charlie, so I think her character is just great. I think her character is going to be even more powerful in the next season. Next character I would say is Nova. Nova is a fighter, activist. It's always a great bond of all these characters. I think Nova is just a dope character of the show. She wanted to fight for her people, but she had her own issues. She will fight for her people. She will sleep with the white cop Calvin and sell Reed. That was the early scenes. And then she met Dr. Dubois. Dr. Dubois, right? Dr. Dubois. Anyway, she met Dr. Dubois, and he kind of challenges her to be better than she is. And Nova didn't feel like he was with her. She felt like he was trying to change her. I don't agree with that. I think he just want her to be who she is, but kind of think bigger because he saw more in her. But obviously, that's the debate that we all could have. But anyway, she still was, kind of stuck there. So I think her character I think she will realize that Dr. Dubois is right for her, and I think she's gonna go with Dr. Dubois, and she probably get pregnant by him. And I forgot my predictions for Charlie. For Charlie, I think her plan with working with the Landrys will kind of backfire because she also have feelings for Jacob, and then that's going to kind of be a messy situation. I see ultimately she will win, but it'll be some roadblocks with the plan. The plan like that, no plan that ever goes too, smoothly. Wouldn't be good right in there. Everything would so smoothly. There'll be some kind of issues, of course. And Ra, I think, will probably find out the blue is his, and when he tries to go back with Doran, Doran will probably commit suicide or move on. What else? What's another character I think is good? Doran. Those are like my favorite characters of the show so far. I think in season 3, in my predictions, we'll see the Remy will try to get with Nova. I think it's a bad mistake because Remy and Nova are not a good couple. Because Remy wants somebody to be settled down with and try to be the home, like his former wife would be, the stay-at-home mom. Really to settle down, he want to be the savior. I think Nova won't be that because Nova is similar to Charlie. Not as bad as Charlie, that Nova doesn't even want to be committed to anyone. She didn't want to commit to Robert or Calvin, so I don't think that will last. And I just don't think Nova's the kind of person that will just sit still. She's gonna want to fight. So I don't think that relationship will work. I think it won't last that long. So I think he won't try to go back with Charlie, but probably work. And I think we'll see Davis more back in the season. I think Davis gonna want to go back with Charlie because I think Davis is a good fit with Charlie. I know a lot of people don't like Davis, but I think Davis and Charlie work because Davis kind of knew how Charlie was. And he kind of had no problem with Charlie being kind of like I won't say the brains, but more of she has more of like the business savvy, ruthless aggression. So I don't think he'll question her as much as Remy. So that will work with him. Because remember, Charlie was his manager, so I think he trusted her to make those kind of decisions. So I think he will go with that. Go with Charlie. I think those are the characters I love. What is your favorite characters on the show that you love? What else? I think, and like I said, season 3 will be a big. I think that Charlie will ultimately win this battle with the Landrys and be on top. And I think, And then I think for I'm vibe with her lupus, I think her lupus will get worse and worse and worse. So and maybe that, and I think maybe that the money that that Hollywood will have will be going towards that, and probably won't come. Maybe some kind of blockage. So I think that's going to be an issue. So those are my thoughts of my projections for season 3 slash my thoughts on the series as a whole. Before I go, subscribe to my channel, comment on my videos, like my videos, and share my videos. This way, anyway, this is your boy D. I'm out. Holla.